Alright, welcome to the first part of removing your grips from your irons, or the old grips that are worn out and all that. My name's MB. I'm going to be showing you how to take the grips off in this first part, and in the second part, learn to tape them and put them on and line them up the way you want them. So as you can see, I've got 5-through pitching wedge here. I'm pretty sure these irons are probably 5 or 6 years old, maybe more on the 4 to 5 side, but they're pretty worn out. You can see where the Cleveland symbol is. It's kind of darkened and dirty looking. So we're gonna go ahead and remove these and get the shaft all cleaned up. So that's just part one. For this job, you will only need a couple of tools: a razor blade, such as this. Generally, most videos out there, you'll see them using the hook blade. I don't have one, and I don't feel like going to the hardware store today, so we're just going to do it with that. It works fine. A rag and some acetone to clean off the adhesive after you've gotten all the tape and the grip off there. Alright, so we're just going to start with... it doesn't matter which club you start with, obviously, but I like starting with the shortest one. So I got my pitching wedge here, and basically I'm just going to take the razor blade, not stick it out very far, but just enough to be able to get the grip and not really damage your shaft. So I'm going to take, and I'm just going to cut straight up the grip a little bit. Try to cut it as straight as possible. That way you can, when you remove it, it's a little easier to get it out of there. Once you get going with it, it should just start pulling pretty easy. You just pull it apart, and it should just go right up the handle there. Sometimes it's a little difficult, but it's really not too bad. The hard part is going to be removing all the factory tape. Usually that's the toughest part. And if you're removing stuff that you've done before, it's generally pretty easy to get your own tape off of there. It's just that the double-sided tape that's put on at the manufacturer, it sticks pretty good. Since I usually put a lot of masking tape in between the shaft and the double-sided tape, so I usually don't have the problem so much when I remove my own grips. But these clubs are new to me, and therefore I have not put my own grips on before. Alright, so we get the grip off of there. Came off 2 pieces, nice. As you can see, the tape came off pretty well. All you gotta do is roll it the rest of the way off, and hopefully all the rest go this easy as well. That part done, we'll get them all cleaned off. Alright, so I've got all the grips off all these shafts. Next step is gonna be just wiping down the shaft with the acetone and a rag. It only took me about 10 to 15 minutes to remove the grips off of all these. The tape was pretty good about coming off. That generally doesn't happen with the manufacturer's tape, so I guess I got lucky. And I'm just going to go ahead and wipe down the entire shaft on these since they're new. I just want to remove any dirt and all that that's on there so they're always looking good. It never hurts to clean your stuff. Plus cleaning all this chrome and aluminum and all that. Or I guess aluminum doesn't rust, but cleaning the chrome is something that you always want to do to prevent the rust and all that pitting and all that stuff, so that way they're always looking good and shiny for you. You show up, play around with your friends, and they're gonna be like, man, his clubs look brand new every time. That's always nice to have, especially when you get used clubs that are 5 or 6 years old. Never hurts to clean them and still have them look as good as all your buddies' new clubs that they never clean and leave looking like crap all the time. So these are cleaning up pretty nice. How shiny that is. Woo! remember that you can always check me out on Facebook. Just MB Duncan, Duncan. You can see what I'm up to. I usually post some pictures of running here and there, or of my babies, and you can see what I'm doing all the time. And yeah, check me out.